Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, Paul, and hi, Kevin. I'm not particularly well organised for tonight, but probably makes no odds, because the best laid schemes, etc., etc. Hi, Ken. Hope you're doing well, pal. Stevie Star, if you're listening, say hello, because I'm going to do your song first. This was a request for Stevie a couple of weeks ago, because I didn't do one of these last week. It's an old song called Delia's Gone. Been done by lots of people. Different ways. Johnny Cash has done a kind of Johnny Cash type version of it, and different blues people have done it. The great blind Willie McTell has done it, but this version, hi Gail, this version was done by a guy called Happy Traum, T-R-A-U-M. I've been aware of him for many years because he's been doing tabs, instructional things. Hi Jock. And he used to have this album by the Incredible String Band called The 5,000 Spirits or The Layers of the Onion. And it, eventually my big brother got the book, the tab book for it, and it was done by this guy. And I mean, we're talking about, late 60s, so obviously he's been around for quite a long time. Anyway, Stevie Star, I hope you catch up quick because I'm going to do it right now. Called Delia's Gone. It's an old song. Most of these guys, the blues. Hi Leslie. Bill, hello. Old blues songs when there's any kind of domestic trouble. Hi Marion. Someone always gets shot, Woman shoots man or man shoots woman. And Delia's Gone is kind of that kind of song, And in this one it's Delia that gets shot. Shot his Delia, it was on Christmas night. First time he shot Delia, she bowed her head and died. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Send for the doctor came too late. Send for the minister to lay out Delia's trail. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Rubber-tired carriage and a rubber-tired hack, taking Delia to the graveyard, she never coming back. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Delia, oh Delia, tell me where have you been so long? Everybody been talking about Delia's dead and gone. Delia's gone, one more round, Delia's gone. Delia's gone. One more round, Delia's gone. Delia's gone. One more round, Delia's gone. One more round, Delia's gone. One more round, Delia's gone. And that was Delia's Gone. I hope you were in time to catch it. Hi, Kathleen. Okay, haven't done this one for a wee while. It's on my album, which Margaret Fotheringham, you're getting a copy of it for getting being the first person to give me the right answer earlier on. And I'll send it out tomorrow. This is called Dicky Ticker Rag, wee instrumental. I wrote it years and years ago, and it's kind of grown arms and legs. Dicky take a rag. Hi, Sue. Okay, this was, I wrote this a while ago. It's one of Jock's favourite ones, of mine, that I've written. It's about a fictional young lady called Annie who was born in Primmer Place in Cowdenbeath. She just made her up. She doesn't exist as a person, but she's pretty well just like you and me, which is what the song's called. Annie was born in Primmer Place with a good heart and a pretty face. She was never a charity case, she was just like you and me. She went to Broad Street Primary School. She wasn't a genius, she wasn't a fool. She did her work and she followed the rules, 'cause she was keen to please. Just like you and me, too small to be seen by the winners in the world. The ones who make the deals don't believe that she can feel just an ordinary girl, just like you and me. She left behind on a lot to show, got a job in the baby grove. Hopes and dreams that you'd never know, she'd never let you see. She found herself with a lover's child and married the boy who had made her smile. And she was happy for a little while, well, as far as she could be. Just like you and me, too small to be seen by the winners in the world. Ones who make deals don't believe that she can feel just an ordinary girl, just like you and me. Now she's living on her own. Joker left and the kids have flown. She grits her teeth and she carries on like other times before. The cards were dealt, the coin was tossed. Now she's left with a sense of loss, but still a spark of the girl she was that could have been much more. Just like you and me, too small to be seen by the winners in the world. Ones who make deals don't believe that she can feel just an ordinary girl, just like you and me, just like you and me, just like you and me. Hi, this next one is especially for my wife, MM. Her full name is Margaret Mary, but I just call her MM because it's quicker. She's a big fan of Nick Cave, and the song is actually by Shane MacGowan, who died sadly towards the end of last year. And Nick Cave sang this, one of Shane's songs, at his funeral. It's kind of remarkable for the fact that it's such a nice song, such a good lyric, such sensitivity in a guy who didn't show a lot of sensitivity in a lot of times. So this is A Rainy Night in Soho. been loving you a long time. Down all the years, down all the days, and I've cried for all your troubles, smiled at your funny little ways. We watched our friends go up together, and we saw them as they fell. Some of them fell into heaven, some of them fell into hell. I took shelter from a shower, and I stepped into your arms on a rainy night in Soho. The wind was whistling all its charms. I sang you all my sorrows. You told me all your joys. Whatever happened to that old song? To all those little girls and boys? Sometimes I wake up in the morning, a ginger lady by my bed, covered in a cloak of silence. I hear you talking in my head. I'm not singing of the future, I'm not dreaming of the past. I'm not talking of the first time. I never think about the last. Now the song is nearly over. We may never find out what it means. So there's a light I hold before me. You're the measure of my dreams, the measure of my dreams. Still there's a light I hold before me. You're the measure of my dreams, the measure of my dreams. Lovely song, A Poor Old Chain. He lived, the way he lived, the way he wanted to live, I suppose. Wrote this one in the 80s with my pal Willie Hershaw in the music room of Viewforth School when we should have been working. Doesn't go in like that. That was just me fooling around, because that's the way I rock. I'm that sort of guy. I'm prone to talking pish at the drop of a hat, in fact. This is called Happy Land. We wrote it about Fife, really, and all the things in Fife that kind of were vanishing, even then were vanishing, and it was a kind of a lament. And Willie insisted quite recently that we were too pessimistic, and so he added a verse and a chorus so it would be a more optimistic song, which wasn't a bad idea. This is Happy Land. No more songs about the happy land, round behind the Lindsay Bing. Now the Goth and the number one are names that don't mean anything. The cause for unity, but young to old can't find a way to find the gold in the people's hearts. There's little sign of it today, but I'd rather stay here than anywhere else, hanging round the doors, round about those vandalized streets, around Lochillie store. Not much hope for a better day. No Joe Corey with us now, writing a play that would show the way. Who would watch it anyhow? So I sing for the heart of Fife, for the rough and funny sights, battles and babies and bingo teas, gyros on a Friday night. But I'd rather stay here than anywhere else, hanging round the doors, and round about those vandalized streets, around Lochillie store. No more songs of dark despair from the bings of broken lives. Time now to sing of the love and care that helped us through the times of strife. No more songs about the happy land, no more signing up for less. See the future hold out his hand. a miserable past if you don't learn a thing. It's time to build a new happy land where bairns can play and sing. A happy land. The 80s, eh? It doesn't sound that long ago when you say it, but God almighty, you know. I mean, say it was 85, 84, I don't know. That makes it what? I'm not very good at sums. 24, 34, 40 years, yeah? Jeez, oh. Someone's going to go, no, it's no. Anyway, this is my last acoustic one. I ain't done it for a while. But unlike some of the previous songs, I actually went over it. I might not make any great boners. This is a Richard Thompson song, and it's all about a guy with a motorbike and a girl, his red-headed girlfriend. And it's quite a tragic story, really. Some great guitar playing in it by Richard Thompson, and I hope to do as well as I can with that. This is called 1952 Vincent Black Lightning. Said Red Molly to James, that's a fine motorbike. Oh, a girl could feel special on any such like. Says James to Red Molly, my hat's off to you. It's Vincent Black Lightning 1952. And I've seen you on the corners and cafes, it seems. Red hair and black leather, my favourite colour scheme. And he pulled her on behind and down to Box Hill they did ride. Says James to Red Molly, here's a ring for your right hand. But I'll tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. For I've fought with the law since I was 17. And I robbed many a man to get my Vincent machine. I'm 21 years, I might make 22. And I don't mind dying for the love of you. But if fate should break my stride, I'd give you my Vincent to ride. Oh, come down, Red Molly, cried Sergeant McRae. For they've taken James 80 for armed robbery. Shotgun blast hit his chest, left nothing inside. Come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. When she came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road, he was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry. Said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Said James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a fic to Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Injuns and Greaves won't do, well, they don't have a soul like Vincent 52. And he reached for her hand and he slipped her the keys. Said, I've got no further use for these. See angels and aerials and leather and chrome swooping down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died. And he gave her his Vincent to ride. Two ticks till a change. Okay, a couple of electric numbers to finish. These were both written by me quite a long time ago. This first one was written by me, well, I don't know, about maybe 12 years ago. It's on my album. I love saying that. It's called Find My Way Home. When I'm lost and I can't see where I'm going, I look inside and I don't think I'm worth knowing. There's a bitter old man, he just laughs, tells me to give up. Then you call me on the phone and I find my way home. Find my way home. And I'm afraid, and my heart's been struck by lightning. Live or die, but they both seem pretty frightening. When the night closes in on my soul and I can't fight it all on my own, you tell me I'm alone, and I find my way home. Find my way back home. On the road I was searching for what I've been missing all along. I met you and you smiled at me. when you cry, if you just can't go on, and you think no one you can count on, looking down, you're afraid you might fall, and there seems no sense to it all. Then I take you by the hand, and we find our way home. Find a way back. And I take you by the hand, and we find our way home. Find a way back. Find a way back. Find a way back. Okay, and this is my last one tonight. Thank you very much for listening. And it is called In the Good Old Summertime, written in the 80s. Pete Rabjohns played the drum track. A chap called Donald Lang played the saxes. Everyone else on this one is me. Summer morning came away. The anesthetic didn't take. Switch your eyes on for a while and saw the city's evil smile. Breathe the poisoned air and walk across the street or around the block. Hang around and watch the clock and listen to the worthless talk. In the good old summertime, with your cap held in your hand, will you beg or turn to crime? In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, destitution on your mind. Can you hear those death bells chime? In the good old summertime. In the artificial warmth of shops and pubs and restaurants, service with a plastic smile can fool you for a little while, but in the end it's all the same. Go downtown, sign your name, and in the meantime try to find a way to fill up empty time. In the good old summertime, with your cup held in your hand, will you beg or turn to crime? In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, destitution on your mind. hear those death bells chime in the good old summertime? In the good old summertime, with your cup held in your hand, will you beg or turn to crime? In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, destitution on your mind. Can you hear those death bells chime in the good old summertime? In the good old summertime, with your cup held in your hand, will you beg or turn to crime? In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, destitution on your mind. Can you hear those death bells chime in the good old summertime? Thank you very much. No, it wasn't our phone, Stevie, but it was just me fanning about as usual. Thank you very much for listening, everyone. That's all from me for tonight, and probably see you again next week. I'm learning something quite tricky just now, and hopefully it'll be ready next week, but more of that and on. So thanks again, everyone. See you soon.